Hello, collective. I am here with your astrology of the week. This is for October 7th through the 13th. Thank you, everybody, for your likes, subscribes, follows, shares, and comments. You guys have been a blessing to me and a blessing to this channel. I greatly appreciate each and every single one of you. If you're interested in a consultation with me, it's only able to do it through my website. The link of it is in the description part below. Below, there's also the stamps of the days of the week. So I invite you to check that out if you're interested. Let's begin with this Monday. Monday the 7th, Moon is in Sagittarius, square Saturn in Pisces. The name of the game this day is friction. Okay, friction is problems with people, places, things, energies, internally, externally, everything. It's kind of like a clash of the titans happening this day. If you can avoid go to work, I would do that. If you can avoid confronting people or getting in situations that you know will lead to problems, because this person or this situation is always problematic, I would avoid it this day. This Monday is not a day to stir the pot more because it will overflow very easily. And so look for your peace. This would be like maybe calling in sick to work or trying to avoid the people, places, and things that cause problems. All right. So that is Monday. Let's go to Tuesday. Tuesday the 8th, Venus is in Scorpio, trine Mars in Cancer. So you're in this energy of Venus and Scorpio, which you're impulsive. I want to do me. I want to Netflix and chill. I don't want any beef. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone is the energy, right? But the trine energy, which is a little bit of more friction energy, is focused on no, leave me alone. I'm thinking about me. I'm more important about me. So do you see how two islands in themselves, like just clashing on each other, are just like this is a continuation of Monday. Okay. People want to focus on them. You want to focus on you. Everybody has their own agenda. A little bit of friction. Keep that in mind for October 8th. Okay. So we have Monday and Tuesday kind of starting off with a bang, where there is a lot of friction, but that's because of what's coming up next. Okay. So let's talk about what's coming up next. Wednesday, the October 9th. Wednesday, October 9th, Jupiter retrograde. Moon enters Capricorn. Jupiter retrograde will start the 9th and will continue till February 4th. What does this mean to me? What does this mean to you? It means that you will feel the need to revisit things that you have agreed upon spiritually, religiously. And religiously doesn't actually mean organized religion. It can be organized religion, but it can also be like mindsets of ourselves, metaphysically or esoterically. So this is all, I want to say, the subconscious, all the spiritual, all the building blocks of self, which we may or may not be aware of because of the fact that we may or may not be aware of our spiritual realm. Okay. You're going to revisit that. So what does that mean for you? That means that all of a sudden I'm going to think about how I agreed to, in the more mundane way, let's see, I agreed to take this person to school twice a week. And I now committed myself to that so much that now it's going to hold me back from doing this and this. Why did I have to do that if I knew I didn't want to? What is it inside of me that makes me make these decisions? Or I have now learned, I did a little witchy poo spell thing, and I now realize the repercussions of these wishy poo spell things that I am doing. Am I really sure that I want to do that? Holy crap. What do I do to fix it? Yada, yada. That kind of stuff. So it's like, I now signed up for this spiritual retreat. I noticed that the way these people do their spiritual retreat does not really align to me. I now have to complete it. Do I really want to complete it? Things like that. All right. So that is what I'm saying. You're going to be revisiting so much stuff, and it's going to be going through February 4th is the consequences of actions. And you're like, holy crap, I didn't realize that I signed up for that contract. The reason I say contract is because moon in Capricorn for me is the moon in the decisions and contracts we bind ourselves to, right? So like moon is subconscious, moon is the unseen, right? So this is all revisiting the contracts that we never saw before, the fine print, the things that we glazed over, and now we're like, holy crap, what did I do? And we're going to be doing this till October 4th. So the reason why there was so much friction for these last 2 days is because there's something like a premonition inside of you of holy crap, holy crap, holy crap, something's going to happen. Some of us made really good decisions and it's going to affect us positively. Not saying that they're not a shit ton of work, because a lot of us in the contracts that we made, it's like, oh my God, that means that we have to deal with all this stuff and all that stuff and all this other stuff. Oh my God, there's so much things that we're going to have to deal with, right? But still, it's a positive thing because it's going to grow your mind, body, soul, and spirit. For the other ones of us, we kind of made decisions by impulse, by like our hurts, our emotions. We didn't think things through, right? And then that's when we get hit. So keep that in mind. You know, I'm starting to get a Bible thing in my head right now. So it's that story, that parable about um the emperor and the rich man. So the rich man owed the emperor a whole mess of money. So the emperor started crying, thinking about his family, blah, 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 whole mess of stuff. So the emperor's like, okay, look, I'm going to absolve you of all your debt. Go on, live your life. It's okay. Okay. And so then this guy turns around and there's these people that owe him a lot of money. And then he's like, you owe me money. You got to give it to me now. Blah, blah, blah. Whole mess of stuff. And then he lashes out. He puts them in jail. He does everything he has to do. He goes by the law for the money that he's owed. Right. The emperor finds out about that. And then the emperor's all like, I gave you mercy and you went and did this to him. So then the emperor goes, I go back on my word because look at how you treated. So like you judged your person, you are going to be judged even worse. So then he ended up going in jail and blah, blah, blah. So what I'm saying is that it's like, how many times have we received mercy or we've received grace from somebody, but we haven't had the same heart to do the same to another, right? And then this is when you realize, holy crap, I like totally shot myself in my own foot there, but you can't really do anything about it. And that's the reason why you're feeling that anxiety these 2 days and this friction these 2 days, because you're feeling something's coming. You just don't know what. And it's this energy of Jupiter retrograde. And like I said, it's going to be going all the way till next year, February 4th. All right. So now let's go to Thursday. Thursday, October 10th. The moon is in Capricorn, sextile Venus in Scorpio. So we're still being really highly influenced by the retrograde this day. But unless though we're being influenced by that retrograde, something that's going to be coming up is the why. Why did I do that? How come I keep doing this? What wound am I trying to heal with this? How am I like holding myself back? Why do I keep doing this to myself? Right? That's what I would recommend that day. Just doing like a reflection as to why you've fallen into these patterns. Because since this is going to be going through February 4th, you can start working on yourself to kind of break these habits and patterns so that you don't do it again, right? And so remember that this is a school and you're learning. And so there are times that we're going to F up. It's just part of the game, right? But as long as we're able to hold ourselves accountable for our actions, for our emotions, and the way that we react, and then like fix it, then we're going to be okay, because that's all God kind of wants, for us to continue thriving and for us to continue trying. All right. Now let's go to Friday. Friday, October 11th, Pluto goes direct in Capricorn. So the Pluto direct is important. First, this is the indication of the shifts that we have been going through from before. This is like culmination of shift, October 11th, right? What does that mean? So June 20th through the 20 until July 20th, there's a full moon to full moon Capricorn. And in that time, we declared certain things. This would be you having to go back in time and think about what you declared that time. Things that we said, we don't want this anymore. We're not going to do this anymore. We're going to accept this. We're not going to accept that kind of stuff, right? During that time. And then September 1st, Pluto went retrograde on the sign of Capricorn, kind of bringing back everything you declared during that time and starting to push the agenda you just finished saying that you were going to do. On September 11th, October 11th, it's when the ink runs out. There's no more rewriting the story. There's no more changing different perspectives. There's no more like, no, I didn't like that. Scrap it. Let's start it all over. It is what it is. And it stays that way. So this is when the new contract has been solidified. And now what you will be having is like an unveiling for these next few years, an unveiling of, well, because after this, Pluto goes retrograde again in Aquarius. So then we have an unveiling as to what it is that we signed up for, and that would be for like 20 years. So this is no more rewrites, no more corrections, no more let me do this better, another chance. This, all of that is done. And so ink has dried out in the contracts. And that's what's happening on Friday. Now let's go to Saturday. Saturday the 12th, the moon in Aquarius trine the sun in Libra. You're focusing on joy. You're focusing on things that will bring you happiness and balance and feeling free and escapism. Do it. This is your time. Give yourself that break. Have joy. All right. Let's go to Sunday. Sunday the 13th, Mercury is in Libra, square Pluto in Capricorn. So we are engulfed in drama, or at least people want to reel us into their drama. The reason people are going to try to reel us into their drama is because people are going to start realizing what this all has meant, right? What October 11th meant, what everything of last week meant, what these eclipses meant. And people are like, you know how sometimes somebody tells you a story and you don't understand the story, and then like 2, 3, 4, 5 hours later, you're like, oh, holy shit. That's what I'm feeling for Sunday. It's the delayed response to what this actually means. And it's scary. And so people are going to try to do drama, right? It is what it is. This is how we react as humans. Some of us do not hold ourselves accountable to our actions. And then when it comes to it, when push comes to shove, they're like, holy shit, holy shit. Just keep trying to move forward. If these people are in drama and they're trying to pull you into their drama, then what does that tell you? Are they the same as you? Are you in that drama also? If you are, bask in the shit, right? If you're not, then maybe it's time to swipe right and move on. All right. And I know that's easier said than done, especially since some of these people are family, but there is a way to create very healthy and strong boundaries with family members that though they are around you, they do not negatively influence you. I hope this helps you, and we'll see you the next time.